Chin, who was fresh to him in school today, he gonna talk about nobody.
People, come on in here. Come on in here. Let you guys get situated. All right. Good evening to you guys. I know on the West Coast it's probably what 4:30. East Coast it's 7:30, so it's a little earlier than you guys normally would be. Um, but I miss you guys, so I had to come on here on this live and give up some more game here while I had a chance because it's been hectic lately, right? Go ahead and hit the chat up. Let me know who on here. Once you come on, go ahead and hit that like button so we can get that good old YouTube algorithm going. That boy crazy. Look, I'm just waiting a few minutes. It's coming, right? What's up, man? Right. All right. Joel, what's up? More game, more game, more game. That's right, man. I got some game for y'all tonight, right? I'm gonna give up some more dump truck secrets, right? All right. Y'all come on in, hit that like button as you come in. Give it about another minute. We're gonna go ahead and get started. I just want to come on at least chop it up for at least a good hour with you guys before I go out tonight. I got to get out of here for 8 o'clock. So I wanted to hit you guys. What's up, Ken? Ken, you got more news? Come on, man. What kind of news you got? You got some good news, I hope. Hope you got some good news, man. All right. What's up, Gator? All the time, man. Got to give it up, man. I know where the blessings flow from. That boy says, man, I was spreading some of that good old dirt. Dump truck left with his bed up. Not good, not good. Wow. Yeah. That'll happen, man. So very quickly. That boy, it can happen, man. Just that quick, man. I've seen it happen. I seen a guy lift it up, man, and was going down the road, tearing down the power lines, man. Just that quick, you know. What's up, K Games? What's happening with you? Okay, Ken got the new authority. All right, I'm out looking for a truck. Come on, man. That's some news there, man. Congratulations, man. Sounds like another step in the process, man. That's what I like to see, you know, the gradual step in the process. Oh man, that boy, so he did take out some power lines and 2 power lines. Yeah, I hate to see that bill too. I can tell you. I had a guy, oh, okay, Kingston, that's my little grandboy. Look, Regina, he's on the K Games, whoever that is. It's me, Kingston. What's up, Kingston? My little grandboy on here. Yeah, yeah, I see it took 2 power line. I had a driver did that one time, man, and he broke the pole at the base, and so they was gonna have to replace the pole, man. And Energy, sure enough, send me a bill, and I just politely turn it over to the insurance company. So yeah, that happens. What's up, Janita? Glad to see you back. What's going on in the Big Virginia in October? Yes, indeed. All right. So look like we'll give it one more minute, be 6:35, and we'll go ahead and see can we chop it up. Because like I said, we gotta go out tonight at 8. But I wanted to talk to you guys. I said, well, let's try Thursday because Friday's football, right? As you're coming in, if you would hit the like button, so we can get that YouTube algorithm going. All right, getting things lined up, looking for a truck. Wow, now that's 2 of y'all tonight. Got 2 people getting things lined up and looking for a truck. Man, look, I'm glad to see that. Look what I've been missing. Okay. Yeah. Man, I'm glad to hear that. That is great news, man. Janita and Ken, man, that's what I'm talking about. Y'all got me excited. All right, Janita says, all right, 2016 Freightliner, okay. Miles, okay, 386 on the miles, okay. 96,000 fleet owned truck, okay. Used to haul in the quarry in a Virginia turf rack suspension, okay. Good suspension. Eden Fuller automatic. Wow. Detroit diesel engine. Yeah, those Freightliners had a Detroit. Detroit is a good engine. 470, definitely enough horsepower, and you got the 411 ratio, right? All right. Janita, is it a quad or a tri? And do you have the, what is the frame? Is it that thick single frame or is it the double frame? And what's the front axle rating and what's the rear axle rating? Is it 20,000, 18,000 front, 20,000 fronts, 44, 46 rears, that kind of thing? Yeah, the prices have went up. Yeah, I told you these used trucks have gone sky high, man. They definitely have. They are high. All right, as you're coming in, go ahead and hit that YouTube, hit that like button so we can get our algorithm going tonight. And we're gonna go ahead and get started. And don't be discouraged about those high prices. That's just everywhere. You're not the exception, that's for sure, right? All right, so you got the 18,000 front. Okay, good, 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 good. And on the frame, Janita, it can be the thick single frame or the double frame, right? And so if you got those 18,000 fronts, it should have the 44, 46 rears. So sounds like some good specs there. All right, Ken says he's looking at a 2007 Mac 5 axle. That's a quint axle, double frame. Okay, for 79 grand. Okay, okay, and it's a quint axle. Okay, all right. That sounds possible. It's got some possibilities there, Ken. All right. All right. Crit, what's up, man? Crit say present and accounted for. All right. Good to see you, man. All right. 44 reels. Okay, good. Janita, those specs are good. Uh you say three drop, you mean triaxle, or you talking about triaxle or three drop axles? So you mean it's a tri or it's a quint axle? I'm trying to just make sure I got clarification. Okay, it's a quint axle. Okay, okay, okay. So it sounds like you and Ken are actually looking at the same thing. All right. So that's yeah, man. That's a big truck, right? Through with the quint axles. You carry some payload on that thing. Okay, I got you. Yeah, it's a quint axle. Exactly. All right, got some more people coming in. Hit that like button. Hit that like button for us to get our algorithm going tonight. All right. So look, that's awesome, Janita. Sounds those specs are looking promising. Um, did you put the price? I don't think you put the price, huh? So it's all about how much they're asking for it right now, right? All right. No, not at all. Don't be afraid of a freight line. I had it was a guy in the business here that had a freight line, and he had no issues, quote unquote, with the brand Freightliner, right? It was Freightliner dealership in town, so he had no problem getting his parts. He had that walking beam suspension on that thing, Janita, and he had that Detroit in there, just like that truck guy in there. He had no issues. You know, the word on a Freightliner is, especially with a road truck, is that it's a freight shaker, right? It shakes to pieces, right? It's always losing boats. And that's what people say, right? But I worked with that guy for better than 12, 13 years in that Freightliner before he upgraded and bought a Mac. And it just nothing uncommon about that Freightliner than anybody else truck. Long as the specs are right, I tell you, long as the specs are right, you're okay. All right. 96 grand. All right. Let me see what year you say that is. 96. And it's a quint. That's what we have to remember. It's a quint. Okay, a six. Oh my God. Janita, that's a 16 Freightliner quint axle for 96. Yeah. You in the ballpark. You in the ballpark with that price because of where price is at right now. You in the ballpark. I can tell you that with a 16 5-year truck, basically one owner, fleet maintained. Oh yeah, it's high, but that you're in the ballpark with what everybody else is at right now. So you wouldn't be getting messed over by buying that at 96. And maybe you might be able to cheat a few more $1,000 off of it, right? All right, if you can bargain with them. Okay. All right. Yeah, more you guys are coming on. Hit the like button for us. Let's catch our likes up with how many people we got online. All right, it's a Detroit. Let me stroll up. Mo game. What's up, Jalen Clinton? Yes, sir. Mo game, brother. Right. No, it's Detroit. Yeah. Eden Fuller. Right. Exactly. That's a good combination. That's what my guy here had. That Walker bean suspension with that Eden Fuller transmission, 8LL, with that Detroit diesel. Right. Eden Fuller is okay. I mean, that's really Eden Fuller was the stuff, right? Before companies started making their own transmission, Janita, Eden Fuller was it. you know, people ain't had to run to what you had in your transmission because Eden Fuller was the transmission, road trucks and dump trucks, until Mack started making their own transmission. Then next thing you know, Packard and Kenworth, Packard makes Kenworth and Peterbilt. They start making their own transmissions. Then they start using Allison's when they start putting automatics, and that's what nothing for Eaton to do. They say, okay, we want to stay in the game, so we gonna make us an automatic. But when it was a manual, Eaton Fuller was the stuff. So Eaton Fuller, especially down here, Eaton Fuller it's very common, right? All right. Very common. All right. You're more than welcome. All right. Ken, that '07 Mac for 79, is that within range? So Ken, what you're gonna look at with that '07, it's pre-emission, right? Meaning you ain't got to deal with the death stuff, right? That '07 is pre-emission. To some people, that's worth its weight in gold right there, right? You ain't got to deal with none of that death stuff. All right. So 79. Let me go back up and look at your specs, Ken. Did you put your specs on here? Let me see. I know you told Mr. Quinn Axel. Double frame. Okay, I see that. And I'm supposing your front end and you got the right front end, rear end specs. The engine is okay. Um, um, and all that good stuff we've talked about over the last couple months. Sounds like, yeah, '07 for 79. Normally, you probably would get that truck for 60, 65. But because prices have shot up 10 or 15%, that's why I said 79. That's like gold, and then it's pre-emissions too. And if that truck is in good shape, yeah, I'm not surprised. I would see could I get it for 75, Ken? Yeah, granted CV 715. I would try them at 75. I'm always down for bargaining, right? I would see can I get it for 75, but yeah. Looking at the prices today, you in the ballpark. And I had, CV 713. When I first started buying the Granites, '03, '04, and '05, that's what we had. We had the Granite CV 713. All right. I would try to bargain with them, but just remember it's pre-emissions, which is like gold right now, because don't a lot of people that buying them '07s because they don't want to deal with the emissions issues, right? So that in itself kind of creates a little value for that '07. So for me, that '07 is all about what the mileage is, what kind of wear and tear, do they have maintenance records, that kind of thing. Okay. All right. Those of you guys who just come on, let's catch our likes up so we can affect the YouTube algorithm tonight. Go ahead and hit the like button for the CEO tonight. Is it very expensive, Janita? No. I mean, what we get it, Walmart sells it for $7.88 for 2.5 gallons. That's gonna be your cheapest place that I found. Now I buy it in 5-gallon bucket from Tractor Supply, right? All right. So I buy it from Tractor Supply, 5-gallon bucket for $19.99, right? So I buy it. That's just cheap. I feel it's more convenient for me. Just buy it in bulk like that. Top the trucks off, and that at once, and that'll last me. Right now we're working day and night. It'll last me 2 weeks. All right. Yeah, I have had some stuff to do with it, Janita. I've had to go to the shop with it, with some issues. But keep in mind, I mean, that first truck was a 6-year-old truck, so a few of the sensors had went out, gotten bad. They had to change the sensors, and so in the shop, right back out. Right. I can be honest with you and tell you, I probably on that 13 model, I probably spent about $5,000-6,000 on deaf issues. I have. All right, but once I cleared that up, it's been a while since I've had anything major with a deaf issue. Okay. And if it needs to regen, trust me, it's gonna let you know. That button gonna come on, it's gonna let you know. But man, I probably ain't had to regen probably in over a year now before I've had to regen either one of my trucks. All right. Those of you just coming on, hit the like button. Hit the like button for us. Let's catch our likes up. Yeah. Okay. So Ken, are you saying you got full maintenance records? Is that what you're saying, Ken? All right. All right. So look, let me get into some more dump truck secrets, which is the the purpose of this video before I get too in, because y'all know we can talk, we can run our mouth right about the dump truck business. So I want to give you some guys some value tonight, some more dump truck secrets. We talked about some of them on the last time that we talked, and so I want to give you guys some more dump truck secrets revealed, especially with some things that have been happening lately, to help you out. All right. So Ken, I see you, man. That's good. You got full maintenance record. That's good, man. That's definitely always a plus. So I like what I'm hearing so far, what you're saying. I think that's 79. Well, I'm gonna just ask you, Ken, did they say the 79 is negotiable? And I'll let you put that in the chat. Okay. All right. So dump truck secret with number one, because some of y'all come to hear the dump truck secrets, right? Dump truck secret number one. If you're going to make it and be successful in this business, one of the things that a lot of people don't know, you got to be willing to grind when it's time. All right. You got to be willing to make the sacrifice to get that work while it's there. I bring that up tonight because I've been seeing a little situations around my way where, and y'all gonna see this in an upcoming video, but I'm gonna go ahead and give you a little snippet. We had an incident last weekend where the contractor wanted to work. Y'all hear me good now. The contractor wanted to work on a Saturday, but they couldn't work because they couldn't get enough tracks or owners to commit to hauling the asphalt. I couldn't believe that, y'all. In a time where the opportunity is there, had a good week to add a Saturday to it, and the man couldn't get 14 triaxles to commit to saying that they will work that Saturday. And because he couldn't, they canceled the job. They didn't work that Saturday. And I thought about the thing. I said, one of the secrets of this business, evidently, some of these folks must understand, around my area, you got to grind when it's time, right? It's going to be plenty of time to rest, when things slow down, I'm telling you. And I want y'all to get this in your spirit, that when it's time to grind, man, look, it's time to grind. You have to be willing to put some things to the side. Am I telling you to neglect your family and things? That ain't what I'm saying. But what I am saying, when the work is there and you got a chance to top off a hell of a week or to make up for a slow week, man, look, you got to be willing to go and get that, man. You got to be willing to go get it while it's there. Right. All right. Got some more of y'all coming on for the first time. Go ahead and hit that like button, hit that for us on tonight. So that's my first secret that a lot of people just don't understand. I think new people that come into the business don't understand. You got to get it while it's there. You got to be willing to grind, man, and go get it while that work is there. Those of you just coming on, I see we went up a little bit. Hit that like button as you come on. Let's catch our likes up tonight to the amount of people that we got on. So go ahead and do that for me if you will. So, man, I'm just steady seeing. I just couldn't believe they did that. So that's my word for tonight. My first secret. Because evidently we got some folks on this end don't know. You got to grind when it's time. When that work is there, the contractor is asking you to work on a Saturday. Man, you got to go make that money, man. It's going to be plenty of time to rest later, right? So that's what I want to share with you. That's the first thing. All right. Second thing here, and this is going to be relevant to the truckers. For me, and a lot of people don't know, I did a consultation today with a guy, and I want to share this. For me, conversions are a no-no. What do I mean by that? A road truck converted to a dump truck. For me, it's just the truck is going to be doing this. You got to dump the bags just to dump. Um, it creates situations where other trucks with the spring suspension are gonna be able to roll through the boggy ground. You may get stuck. It's just problems. And keep in mind, when you got something that was not originally made doing some to do something that is doing, you got a problem. Did y'all hear what I'm saying? That's a nugget right there. Think about it. You got something doing something that it was not originally made to do, then that's too big of an ask for a machine. A road truck with airbags, with high speed rear ends like 393, 373s, with 12,000 front axles and 40,000 rear axles was made to pull weight. It was not made to carry weight. And I see some guys still are trying to force that kind of a piece of equipment to do something that is not originally made to do. I mean, just think about it. You can think about it in other arenas where that just don't make no sense, right? Think about other arenas where there's stuff that's its primary reason for existence is to perform a certain function. But if you start using it for another type of function, then you run the risk of the equipment not being able to do that. Okay. All right. And so I say this because I know what's going on in truck paper and on some of these websites. Man, look, they take those road trucks. They already got the aluminum wheels. They shine up the aluminum wheels. They put the arm all on the tires. They put a brand new bed on the back, and they got that thing looking good. I already know what's happening because it happened to me. And that thing is looking good. You be like, man, that truck clean. Look at that truck. And they don't want but $50,000. They don't want but $60,000. And you can't believe it because the truck is looking so good, but it's an air ride suspension. That's the dump truck secret. Everybody don't understand. It's not going to hold up over the long haul for the kind of work that you're doing. You're going to have problems. Okay. That's my second dump truck secret, right? All right. So first one was you got to get this work while it's available. The second was a lot of people seem to understand converting a road truck to a dump truck. It was not made for that. I've seen frames snap in half because it was a single frame, thin frame truck. I've seen and them truck. I'm gonna tell you what they end up doing. Those road trucks over time, that single frame that they put a big box on has been hauling that weight. It starts bowing. It starts bowing right behind the cab. That it starts doing this. If you can see my hand, it starts bowing right behind that cab. Right? Because it not double frame. It wasn't made to carry weight. It was made to pull weight. Okay. All right. So just kind of think about that, because there are dealerships that are trying to sell these conversion trucks. Okay. All right. Those of you guys, hey, Arlisa, hey, you guys just coming on for the first time, hit the like button, hit the not the subscribe, the like button for us to activate that algorithm on tonight. All right, so those are two dump truck secrets I want to give you at this point. I got two more I'm gonna give you before we get off tonight. All right, let me catch up in the chat. All right, going back to Ken. Ken said I put it on hold for 5K. Okay. Depends on how much put down. We can negotiate the price. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. All right, I like that, Ken. But yeah, I wouldn't negotiate, Ken. I'll see how much I can get them down on that price. I think you in bargaining territory. All right, Gator says here in the part of East Texas we're in, tandems are more in demand, popular than tracks. So is there that much of an income difference if you go with tandems? Plus, way easier to find tandems here. Um, Gator, what they paying the tandems? What's the price difference between tandems and tracks? And we will be working 5 days a week, 6 if necessary. Okay, so the work is there. Tell me what's the price they're paying the tandems, Gator? Jalen, what's up? Any secrets to getting off the great start for the young people? Well, I think I recently did a video about that, about getting off to a great start. For me, looking back, experienced what I would do different to get me off to a great start. Jalen, I definitely needed to have. I should have had more capital. Let me say that. After I put the down payment on the truck, I basically had $5,000, right? So it would have been good if I probably would have still had about 10 to 15 after I put the 7,500 down, right? So for me, I think getting off to a good start is definitely having enough capital to where if something takes place, it doesn't put you out of business as quickly as you've gotten in business, right? So for me, that would be like numero uno. For a young man, I would say Jalen, just as that secret I gave you, that first dump truck secret, right? Be willing to grind, man. Be willing to sacrifice, the homies for a little while. Be willing to sacrifice, having a good time for a little while, until and don't pass up on that Saturday, Sunday money, or that at night money, all for the sake of a good time, right? And be willing to just go make that money when the opportunity is there. That's, to me, that's probably the biggest thing, right? Enough capital, but also be willing to just go get it. I mean, everything they dropping for you to get. If it's possible you to get it, man, go get it. Don't turn down nothing but your collar, right? That's what I would say. All right, what's up, Stephen Moore? Company local driver. I'll make around 90K this year. Lord willing, based on hours and weather. I'm considering buying a tandem dump truck. Is it worth it to jump from company driver to owner operator? Mr. Stephen. To be your, how about, let me put it this way. What about, let me put it this way, Stephen. I think for me to make over 100,000 earning potential, to be my own boss, and to have the freedom that comes from being an owner operator, to me, that's worth it. Now, let me say this: how many years you got in? That would factor in too. I mean, if you ain't got but 2 or 3 more years, I'll go ahead and knock out the 2 or 3 more years. So, yeah, go ahead and knock that out and then go ahead and do it. So to me, how many years you got left would factor in for me. Because if I'm that close from getting that retirement from them, yeah, go ahead and do that. But you still on the downside, less than half of what it's gonna take to retire, man. Hey, 90K is a good number to make as a company driver. Brother, let me tell you, there's no price on your freedom. And that's what being an owner operator does. It gives you the freedom. You may ask, how so? Well, when you got your own truck, you driving it yourself, sure enough. But also, you go at some point get some guys, some friends, some extra trainers, some drivers that, okay, you want to go on vacation or two, or you just tired. Hey, come drive my truck, man. I need a couple of days off. Truck's still making money. You got the freedom to do things that you otherwise wouldn't be able to do. So for me, freedom is a big thing. All right. Those of you guys who just coming on, hit the like button for me. Please, please, sir, please, ma'am. All right, so give me a little bit more feedback to Stephen. Brian Bell, what's up? I've been watching your videos since you appeared on O'Shea's. I am right here in Baton Rouge. What's up? What's up, Baton Rouge? Very interested in the business. Great game. Go get it. Grinding. What's up, man? You right here in the BR. Okay, cool. All right, all right. I'm right here in Clinton, right up the road from you, about 25 minutes. That's cool, man. You right down the road in the city. Okay. All right. Shoot. Tell me a little bit about yourself, Brian. Shoot. All right, wholesaler. What's up, channel member? Good to see you, man, on the channel tonight. How is it in Florida in October? All right. Gator said we've been told 60 to 70 an hour. Also, what bedside would you recommend for tandems and for tries? Good question. Good question, Gator. So they're paying 60 to 70. Okay. Because I was gonna say in Atlanta, they're paying 85 for tandems, but I also understand that in Atlanta, triaxles are not legal. So I understand that. That makes the price go up. So $70 an hour. Let's take the high number for a tandem. I probably wouldn't have me especially it's majority about our jobs anyway, right? I'll probably put me about a 14, 15-yard bed on. I wouldn't put no bigger than that. 14, 15-yard bed. Triaxle 18 to 20. All right. About a 14 to 15-yard bed on that tandem. Because let me give you some game right here. Let me give y'all some game, right? More y'all are coming on. Hit that like button for me tonight. Y'all just coming on. Let me give you some game, Gator and everybody else about that, about what size bed. And this goes for triaxles or tandem. The recent new truck that I saw down at the dealership, not the one you're gonna see one in a video coming up, but it was some new ones I saw a couple weeks back. The beds were 18 yards, y'all. I told the salesman, that's what I want. He said, what? I said, yeah, that's what I want. I do not want a 20-yard bed. He said, well, why? He said, because here's the deal. I say, because here's the deal. Here's what we're seeing. And that's what that video was about today. If you ain't saw today's video, go watch it. You have to see how things are trending in the business. Pay attention and adjust. That was the title of today's video, right? Pay attention and adjust. Here's what I've been seeing in the business here. 99% of what you're going to do is by the hour. If you got an 18-yard bed, another guy has a 22-yard bed, both of y'all triaxles, guess what? They're going to fill your box up with the 18, his box up with the 22. But guess what? Y'all both still getting $85 an hour. Did y'all get that? Right? So why would I want a bigger box hauling 22 yards when the guy with the 18 is going to get paid the same thing as me? Right? So don't, unless your area is strictly by the load or majority by the load, all right. That's game for you. Let me give you some more game about that, Gator. The bigger the box, the more wear and tear on your load pads and your suspension underneath, where you have to change them bushings out. Did you hear that? Right? So instead of getting 22 yard hauling them heavy loads, you get about 3-4 years out of a bushing job. 18-yard loads not as heavy, you get 4 to 6 years out of a bushing job. I'm going with a lower spec bed at 18 yards because all right. So that's game right there. I'm gonna give you some more game. Here's what we've discovered. Pay attention and adjust, right? Here, when we were still having 20-yard boxes, the contractors tried to get a little slick on the buy load jobs. They were only paying for 18 yards. They wouldn't even rate you as 20 yards. I don't care if the tag had 20 yards on it or not. They call themselves, well, we just going to pay you at 18 yards. That way you ain't got to fill you all the way to the top. Okay. So this is a trend now. So y'all want to pay at 18. Y'all don't want to pay at 20. Well, let me just get an 18-yard box. All right. That'll solve that problem. Less wear and tear. I'm going to get the same money as the brother that's hauling 22 yards, 21 yards, but I ain't got the wear and tear on my truck that he does. That's game for you, brothers, sisters. All right. And that works, Gator, for a triaxle or a tandem. Either one, don't matter. All right. Let me move on down. Rashard Smith, what's up, man? What about 7 years? I done lost. What about 7 years, Rashad? Refresh my memory about the 7 years. George Local, what's up, man? You got signed up and got approved as the quarry hauler. Look out, man. I am waiting on them to call me for I am waiting for them to call me for a week level out. Should I give them a call? By all means, give them a call. Yes, sir. Hey, I signed up with you guys. I hadn't heard from you guys. I'm just checking in. Yes, sir. Call them. All right. Doesn't insurance with 1 million auto liability and 2 million, of course, aggregate sign about the right coverage? Yes, sir. Sure does. Wholesale, looking at a truck as we speak. I'm excited. Everything is coming together. Good. Salute you, channel. I'm gonna make that thing happen, man. Take your time and make a good choice. LaRodrick, what's up, man? Would you recommend automatic or manual? Automatic, LaRodrick. No shadow of a doubt. All right. Stephen, 85 in Georgia. Tell I work for one of, if not the biggest asphalt company in Georgia, 19 years and still 47. Stephen, do you work for C.W. Matthews? or Snell? Who you working with in Georgia? Talk to me. So you're 19 years in, still 40. Yeah, you're young, Doc. You young. You're young. So Stephen, my question would be, can you do a 20-year retirement with him and still get that check? You know, I'm all about multiple checks, right? So can you do 20 years with him and get a check and then still go and do your deal? Is that feasible? All right, I'll wait for you to answer that. King Giant, hey man, look, trying to spit some game here tonight, man. Nick Ortega, what's up with you, man? Look, more of y'all are all right. Nick said you don't watch almost all of the videos. All right, you've been binge watching, huh? I appreciate that, man. I definitely appreciate that. All right. What's up, D Landry, channel member? What's up? What's up, Big D Landry? What's been happening with you? Appreciate you, man. Your support of the channel. King says starting asphalt Sunday night. Cool. I gotta find another driver so I can. Man, come on, man. You gonna make me shout, man. King, you gonna make me shout, man. Look, one of the videos I made about 7-8 videos today. Y'all gonna see it. I'm gonna give y'all an update on the double dip, man. Look, I'm still double dipping, brother. Trucks went out today. Me and another driver going out tonight, man. This thing going to December, man. I'm cheesing back at the unlimited earning potential of having the trucks work during the day and work at night. Man, King, get that double dip going, brother. You will not regret it, man. You will be looking at them numbers. You're gonna be like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You're gonna be like, man, this is it. And I want you to think about me now, and I want you to think about that. That's that lanyard right there. Y'all heard me say lanyard, right? That's that lanyard. That's that word we use down here, man. And you got me excited, man. Talk about that double dip. All right, what's up, Gabe Romo out of Los Angeles, right? City of Angels. How much do I need to buy a used dump truck and with a budget? It just depends. I mean, Gabe, you want a good used dump truck. You don't want no junk. I would be prepared to spend, good truck. I mean, let's just say with the way the prices are now, 60 to 80, 60 to 90, is what I would be prepared to buy in the price range of. And then if you want to get started in this business, I've always told everybody 15 to 20K, somewhere in that range, because you're gonna have a lot of these companies, financial institution want 10% down and all that stuff. And you want to be able to do that and have adequate capital to get started, man. I know California, the cost of living is higher up there. All right, so you want to factor that in as well. Okay. Tiquan, what's up? What's up, Tiquan? Made his presence felt. What's up, man? All right. Okay, Rashard. All right, back to you, Rashard. Rashard say 7 years to retire. Okay. You're 41, old, but ready to start my own. I'm driving a triaxle currently for 21 years at the county. So that means retirement is involved in, Rashad. That means retirement. So let me ask you this, Rashad. So are you retirement eligible right now? Are you retirement eligible right now, or you still got to do 4 years to make 25, or do you still have to do? You say you got to do 7 years. Okay. I got you now. So you must be got a 30-year, and once you get to 8 years, you'll have enough time to make it be 30. Sounds like, right? Right. So are you saying that you're willing to forego that to get started? Is that what you're saying? Or you gonna try to do those 7 and get started? Which one are you thinking about? All right, Steven, look, Steven, you with CW, man. We be talking about CW so much on this channel because it's like probably 40, 50 people from ATL on this channel. And we're always talking about CW Matthew. I've heard that name so much. I looked them up on the internet. I'm like, man, this is a big outfit. And so I always tell people about Atlanta, about CW Matthews and ER Smell, EL Snell, because I've heard those two names that they really doing it big with dump trucks in working a lot of trucks and in hire trucks and stuff up in Georgia, man. So yeah, you with the main folks there, man. CW. All right. Stephen, can you share with us that even now CW is looking and working a lot of trucks on the jobs that they have? And Stephen, if you would elaborate, tell us about the magnitude of the work in Georgia that CW has at this time, if you would. All right, now I'll let you work on that. All right, those of you just coming on, hit the like, hit the like button for us on tonight. All right. D Landry says, got my quote, won't be till after January. You got your quote on the truck, D Landry. You got a quote on the truck, and it won't be till after January when it comes in, or what are you saying, D Landry? Give me a little more there. All right. John saying 2 million course I cover with 1 million. Yeah, the 1 million liability for sure, George, is it. Ain't no doubt about that. And some people are asking for it too. So yeah. Now you're saying 2 million course aggregate coverage. What is that for, George? I'm familiar with the 1 million auto liability. I'm familiar with the you're not showing it, but I'm sure you got physical damage on the truck. So what is the 2 million course? Is that your workman's comp? All right, Rashad says, got to do 28 years. I'm ready to leave before I finish the 7. I'm ready to pull the plug in December. Rashad ready to go down. But the only thing is, are you going to be foregoing the retirement? Are you going to be giving up that check? Are you going to leave that there? Or are you taking an early retirement? I mean, man, I'm just wondering, what are you saying about what you're going to do with them 21 years, Um, are you willing to forego that? Is that what you're saying? Talk to me a little bit about that part, because I'm kind of wondering about that. All right, the Lander says yes, sir. All right, okay, all right. Be after Jen. Yeah, Lander, that's about right, man. I'm into the first quarter. My guy's telling me January, February. April, May before. Around April before trucks come in on this end. So that's about right. So congratulations, though, man. Definitely congratulations on that. So Rashad says he's leaving. You're gonna leave with a nice lump. Okay, so you're basically gonna be foregoing the retirement of the monthly check and just draw down the lump sum, and then you're thinking of taking the lump sum and getting started in dump truck business. Rashad, where you at? Where you located at? What area are you located in? And I'm just gonna tell you what I think about that. Tiquan Howard, speaking of quotes, Country CEO, I got a quote on one of my trucks. That's a 93 GMC, $1 million liability, 3,300 for the year. It's a new agent, and I've been working with him. He's amazing. Yeah, 3,300 a year. Yeah, dude. Shoot, what that is, man? What that is? That ain't $300 a month, man. Oh my God, you got that. That's sweet, there, brother. That's low. That's what I call low overhead. And when you got low overhead, that's high profit, right? I like that, man. All right, Brian Bell, 43, been working in manufacturing for 15 years. I even worked in a shop rebuilding DC engines and components. Okay. I'm ready to seek independence and get out of the shop environment. Okay. Cool. Cool. 43 is a good age. Don't be afraid of the age. We got guys on here right in their 50s, man, getting started. So this is something that you can do well into your 50s, have an opportunity to go out there and be your own boss and get into the dump truck business. So um 15 years in that, want to do something different, want the freedom of being able to be an owner operator, man. It's a sweet thing. I mean, that was what drove me. Well, I was passionate about it. I had 4 years in with a company, and you know, they talk like the future might look bright for me there, but I wanted the freedom of being my own guy. And I was a young man when I struck out of there, I think 26 years old, but yeah, I understand that, Brian. Man, it's nothing like it. All right, Rashad, you're in South Carolina. Okay, I got you. I got you. So what I would say, Rashad, man, you're gonna have to definitely do your due diligence. I would definitely put some prayer on that thing, because you're gonna, typically someone would say, when you've been somewhere 21 years, man, you almost close to retirement, get that check. Go ahead and secure that check, so you got that every month. So let me say that, that most people would count up the cost and say, do I want to give that check up having put 21 years in? Maybe if I can do a few more, secure that check, and I know I got that, and then go ahead and start my dump truck business. All right, but sounds like you're saying you're ready to go down. You're ready to just take the lump, go all in, right? And that's a big decision, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's a huge decision for you to make. Definitely would. I don't know what your what kind of how you are with your faith, but definitely if that's me, I'm praying. I definitely want God's direction and you know, input on that, and Lord, show me something, that this is the right direction that I would do. But that would be my only concern, is leaving what you're leaving with so many years. And I reason why I'm saying what I'm saying about that, I got a guy over here on this end, actually drives part-time for me, but he's been with the Department of Transportation, the state, for 27 years. And he's been talking about dump trucks ever since 4 or 5 years ago. And his whole thing was, man, I got 22 years in. And I just don't want to leave that, man. I want to try to go ahead and get that 30. And then I'm gonna get me a truck, and he's been talking about it. Now, at the end of this year, he's gonna be in a position to do that. He's I'm 48, so he's like 50, right at 50, and he's starting for the first time. So, but he wanted to make sure that he secured that check from that retirement and then go out there into the dump truck business. So that's why I'm kind of expressing myself like that. I would talk to a financial advisor and then, receive some input from your family and maybe some older guys with some wisdom in that area as well. But that's my only concern. All right. Malon Phillips, what's up with you, man? Those of you who are just coming on, hit the like button for me. Hit the like button. All right. Georgia got approved the hall and provided all the information, did a rundown. Haven't heard from them for a week. Should I reach out to them? Yes, George, definitely, man. Yeah, definitely. You must have missed me earlier. Definitely call them and ask them what's up. You've been waiting to hear from them. But hear this too, George. Don't stop at them. If it's got other quarries and got other places that you can go and haul, don't sit around waiting on them. That's one thing we don't do in the dump truck business. We believe in this philosophy. You take the first thing smoking, right? Can't be waiting around. You snooze, you lose in the dump truck business, right? So if you got somebody that's knocking on your door saying, "Hey, we want to use you," by all means, George, you go and do that, man. The quarry will call me and find me working rather than find me waiting on them, right? So I would still call them. But brother, if you got something that you can go do, by all means, go and do it. And you work it out from there. All right. What's up, Michael Wilson? All right, I'm coming. Go ahead and put your question in, Michael. Did I miss you? If not, go ahead and put your question in. Those of you who are just coming on, I see some of y'all coming on. Hit the like button for me tonight. All right, Tiquan says, okay. All right, man, look, that's what I love. See, Taquan and Janita networking. Janita's looking for a truck. Look at that, Janita. Taquan got some game for it. Man, I love y'all, man. Look at that. All right. Taquan just gave her a line on some insurance. All right. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Gator says co-worker wanted to know about fuel, gallons a week, and approximate money a week. When you say approximate money, you mean revenue made or money spent on fuel a week? Is that all one question about how much money is spent on fuel a week? Because I can give you that. All right. Still waiting on you, Malon, with your question. Okay. All right, Gator. All right. So I'm just gonna use what I'm doing, right? And I know I'm working nights too, so obviously my fuel bill is higher, working 2 shifts per truck per day. But basically, if Gator, if my truck was just working during the day, and I'm gonna base this on 5 days a week, pretty much, if I top the truck off, with the way we're working now, it'll be about 200 and I'm gonna say $200 a fill up. I can get 2 days to a tank. So you figure 200, 2 days, 200, 2 days, and then $100 for that Friday. So basically, Gator, $500 a week for one truck on an hourly job. Hear me well, an hourly job that I'm not, I ain't slow poking, but I ain't running hard either, right? I'm just kind of keeping it under the speed limit, which preserves fuel. Yeah, about 500 a week. Now, if you want to buy the load job, you might burn. It might cost you $700 a week, right? So just kind of check that range out. Okay. Hope that answers your question there. Brian Bell, setting up a consult soon. God bless. All right, appreciate you, Brian. Definitely, man. Do that. Love to talk with you, man. All right. They are out of the Carolina. Okay. Um, Wholesale. Who you talking about is out of the Carolinas. You looking for a dealership? I'm a little lost there. Michael Wilson. All right, Michael. Your question is: I'm a crane operator, not CDL, but partner is, and nephew wants to join us. Should we concentrate on one truck and double dip, or try to purchase two trucks? Hey, Michael, start with one, man, and double dip that thing. Learn the business, right? Don't put too much pressure on yourself to start. Start with one truck, man. Double dip that thing. And once you got some game money though from actually being in the business, then you make that move. I start with one. What's the rush, right? Work is there. Feel your way out. You're saying yourself that you don't have a CDL, so you got to depend on somebody else from the beginning. All right. And I'm just a strong believer when you got to depend on somebody else, take it a little slow. See how things gonna go first, right? And then make your move. That's what I would do. All right. All right. Landry, my fuel tank is about, I think that thing hold about 90 gallons. I want to say one of them 90. It ain't but one tank. I think the thing hold about 90 gallons, something like that. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, Gators. I see what you're doing, Gator. Yeah, you trying to count the cost for the double dip, I'm guessing is what you're saying. Yeah, sounds like that's what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah. So basically what I'm doing, like my guy can work today, then he can come home and then I can work tonight. But then I'm gonna top it off before I come in for him to start the whole process all over again. But so that's why I'm telling you can get 2 days to a shift, right? All right. So that's what's going on with that. So yeah, you got to figure it out just right, man. No, you got to fill a bit less time. All right. Like I said, unless you stretching out on something that's unusually causing you to burn more fuel. Okay. So factor that in. All right. Thank you, brother. Videos are Michael said videos are addictive. Man, I ain't never heard it put like that, Michael. But I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Just trying to give the game, man. Trying to give it to y'all. Country CEO, the trucks app is on fire. There's a big Amazon job where I'm at. Wow. Also other areas as well. Vulcan partnering with the trucks app. Wow. It's going to be the evolution of dump trucking costs. Tiquan, what? Vulcan is partnering with the trucks app? Whoa, that's big, dude. And you know what? You're right, man, because when the hurricane went down, they wanted us to go to Bay St. Louis to the Vulcan yard in Bay St. Louis, Mississippi. That was Vulcan's yard. Yes, that's gonna be major, man. I'm glad you reminded me, man, too, because I get the alerts. I got 3 texts today about work in Louisiana from the trucks app. Man, look, shout out to you, to Quan, because you're the first guy that I believe that mentioned to me about the trucks app on our channel, right? I didn't know anything about that. And dude, since I signed up, I've been getting texts on a regular basis about jobs. And I'm like, wow, this is crazy. I am going to definitely make it my business to go ahead and send my certificate. So it may be something I could jump on one time. Okay, go ahead and do it. But man, yeah, Doc, with the way technology is working, I can see that being a big deal, man. It's definitely going to revolutionize things. Shoot, Janita, download the trucks apps, and once you get your truck and all your information, you gotta input information into it. Your company name, how many trucks, insurance, all that stuff. It's just a process. But you download that app and you could do so much with just downloading now, you know. Because like I said, I didn't finish putting my insurance certificate in and I'm still getting the text. Okay. All right. So look, guys, let me give you the other two dump truck secrets I got for you tonight. because I told y'all I got to go out at 8 o'clock, right? All right. So, um, I told you about you got to grind when it's time. I told you, conversions are a no go. All right. But then the third dump truck secret tonight is you got to know when to spend money. You got to know when to spend money. I got a video coming out, and I'm just gonna give you a snippet of that. Got to know when to spend money. Got some new people coming on. Hit that like button for me tonight, if you would. All right, hit that like button. Those of you who are just coming on. Also, I've been running my mouth, y'all. I forgot to mention that those of you who desire to be a channel member, you can join the channel by hitting that link that I just put in the chat. Also, those of you who want to sponsor a super chat or a super sticker tonight, those of you know how that goes. You can hit the $ at the bottom of the chat. And I'm gonna put my email. If somebody just had a question, want to shoot me an email, you can do that too, right? grindandshine73@gmail.com. All right. All the information is in the chat. Want to join the channel? Hit that link. You want to send me an email? Got a question? Hit that link. Super chat, super sticker. You can hit the $ at the bottom. All right. Got to throw my little plug in there, right? All right. So, yeah, got to know when to spend money. Here's why this is important. I've seen too many people, they start making money out here and they go crazy with spending money on other stuff that's not business related. So the question then becomes, how do you know when to spend money and to splurge a little bit, or to enjoy yourself a little bit, or to treat the family a little bit? How do you know when to do that? Great question. You know when to do that when you have, and I want you to hear me well, this is game. This is game. You know when you can spend money, $700-800, won't blow $1,000 on something. This is how you know. When you're working on a good week of work, weather's fine, you're working on a good week of work, contractors already assured you you're going to be there the rest of the week. That's number one. Number two, you had a great week last week. That's the second thing. The third thing is, you know already where you're going to be at the next week and the weather's good. So what am I essentially saying? That you want to put in 3 straight weeks of work before you ought to go out there and spend money outside of for business reasons, right? Say it again. You're working on a good week. You had a good week last week, and you know where you're gonna be the week coming up. The weather's good. You with the company, you already know what you got to do. 3 good weeks of work, and you managed to get them 3 straight weeks of work. That's a time when you can say, okay, well, let me take $500 and spend on my family. Let me take $1,000 and go buy myself this. If you do it at the wrong time, and it could cost you, and that business could need that money for something else. Okay, that's a dump truck secret, y'all. Everybody don't know that. I've seen a whole lot of people come into this business, spend money, before they should, at the wrong times. Truck goes down, they got to go make loans, borrow money just to do basic stuff to their trucks. I don't want that to happen to one of y'all. Okay, you gotta look. I'm telling y'all, this business taught me how to budget and how to manage my money. Got a video coming up on that soon. This business taught me, y'all, how to budget and manage my money. All right. That's the third dump truck secret. Let me give you the last one, and then I know I got some stuff in the chat. I'm gonna come get y'all in the chat in a few minutes. Let me give y'all this last dump truck secret. And it is, whenever you've had a bad week, and you will have a bad week. Every now and again, you will have a bad week. If we got some new people on, hit the like button. Whenever you've had a bad week, y'all, here's what I discovered in 21 years. Man, you be feeling bad. It's been a bad week. You ain't get but 2 days in, 3 days in, and you feeling all bummed out. Here's what I can tell you. it don't take but 3 straight weeks to get you back to where you need to be. Did you hear that? I have been bummed out. Used to be bummed out in my younger days. Man, this was a bad week. I ain't get but 2 days. And man, I discovered I had run about 3 weeks, and it was like it put me way right back and even further where I was before I had the bad week. And I began to see the pattern of that happening over and over again. And that's when it became apparent to me that 3 weeks is a number that's got some strength to it, in the sense that if you make 3 straight weeks after a bad week, man, look, it'll put you back where you need to be financially, right? That's a dump truck secret you wouldn't otherwise know unless you was out here, right? All right, so look, that's the game. 4 dump truck secrets tonight. Let me recap them for you. You must grind when it's time. When that work is out there, you got to go get that work, man. You got to make excuses. You might have to cancel your plans. You got to go get that work. Conversion trucks are no-go, right? Airbag suspension, single frame. The axles are not made to haul dump truck type loads. Why would you want to use something to do a job that it ain't made to do? Third thing, you got to know when to spend money in this business, because sooner or later, the dump truck watch this. This is game. It's as if the dump truck, it says to you, okay, it's time for you to pay me a little bit now. Did y'all get that? Man, look, it's as if the truck says, it's as if the truck be saying sometime, okay, you ain't gave me nothing in a while, so let me get me now, you know. And so then you got to go spend some money on the truck, right? Right. I mean, that might sound kind of a little awkward to y'all, but I think y'all get what I'm saying. So you got to know when to spend money, because when the truck hollers and says, I need you to spend some on me now, then you got to be able to answer. Because if you don't answer when the truck says you got to spend money on me, you ain't going to be able to go roll and make no money, because it's the truck that's making money. Or should I say it's the tool? The truck is the tool that's being used to make money. And if your tool is broken, how can you make money? Can't. All right. And then the last one was 3 weeks brings stability. That was really what the point was. 3 weeks straight will bring your business back to stability after you've had a bad week. Okay. So don't panic because you had a bad week. It don't take but 3 weeks to get to be smiling again. And see, and I'm gonna put that in another video, and that's why, don't get too bothered and upset because you had a bad week. The next week is right around the corner. Put that week together one day at a time. Put that next week together one day at a time. Put that next week together one day at a time. I promise you, my grandmother used to say, cheesing or grinning like a chess cat. I asked her one time, I said, what is a chess cat? She said, like this. I said, oh, okay, grandmother, I appreciate that. Yeah. So, all right. So look, guys, hit the like button. Some of y'all that just come on for the first time. All right. So look, I am going to check out the chat before I shut this old plane down a little early on y'all tonight. Let me stroll back up. I know Brian Bell had something for me. Janita wanted to know, is there a pecking order on trucks, huh? All right, so Brian says, do tandems and triangles work the same jobs? Brian, you are in Baton Rouge. I can tell you, brother, tandems ain't hardly doing much of nothing around Baton Rouge area. I mean, they do some house pads, but what we're doing as far as hauling asphalt companies don't even use tandems. Let me just tell you that. None of them, let me see. Brian, none of the asphalt companies in our area use tandems. Not one. So if you see tandems hauling, they're probably dirt pits, or for themselves doing house pads and things of that nature. But major road construction, they don't even use tandems anymore here. They used to, but they don't. Haven't for some years. All right. They want that triaxle, Brian, or higher. That tri, that quad, that quint, that trailer. That's what they want. And Brian, you get a little privilege, Brian, because this is your area. I'm telling you about your area that I can definitely tell you about. All right. Gator says, one final question. If we have time before you sign off, a lot of things going on. Could we end with prayer? Oh, yes, most def, bro. Yes, sir. I could do that. All right. I could do that for sure before I sign out. We can make our request be made known, brother. All right. Tikwan says, Janita, okay, in the app. Okay. Okay. All right. And Tiquan, I might have to get with you, man. Once I finish sending them my insurance, I might have to get you to give me a little insight into that thing if I can't figure out how that thing works. I'm a fool with that little trucks app a little bit, man. See how that works, man, because anytime I'm getting text on it for jobs in Louisiana, that shocked me, Tiquan, because, man, it's Louisiana, man. We don't, we, you know, I hate to say it, but we last in most stuff, man. I mean, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, brothers, sisters. I mean, and so for us to be issuing our work on the app, man, excuse me, brother. I was shocked, you know, that we doing that, man. And I'm not being down or negative about my state, but I mean, the reality of it is we got a lot of challenges and struggles with stuff in this state, man. I mean, we're known for corruption and crookedness and all that kind of stuff. Unfortunately, man. I mean, it's just what it is. All right, so let me stroll down. Janita talking to Quan. All right, y'all networking about that big Amazon job, and see that's what's happening too here, man. Amazon, Jeff Bezos and them is making a power move, y'all. We just had Jeff Bezos and them just bought a whole freaking mall in Baton Rouge. You hear me? Brian Bell, listen to this. Brian Bell, they bought Katana Mall. They spent millions of dollars in buying something just to tear it down, y'all, and going back up with a fulfillment center in the BR city. You hear me? Bezos and them don't mind spending that money, y'all. Amazon is major. All right. Nick Ortega, I'm currently driving a car carrier. Okay, I'm in the process of purchasing a dump truck in the South Florida area. Would you recommend starting with a broker? Nick, I haven't been hearing good things, brother, about them brokers down there in South Florida. You got wholesalepreneur there, but I've been, I think it just depends on where you're at, Nick, in South Florida, because I hear some people say Miami is cool, but then you come up a little piece in between Miami and Orlando in those areas, and I hear people saying that the rates are jacked up, and you got people, these brokers that are taking money off the top, and trucks or triaxles are working for $60 an hour, man, and that is plumb ridiculous. Y'all heard me say that. That's a country word, y'all, in case y'all don't know, plumb ridiculous, which means that's just foolish. Those of you just coming on, hit the like button for me. So, man, look. So I think Nick, network with wholesale, but Nick, it depends on where you at, I think, in South Florida. Because I've heard some guys say that they're getting $75, $80 in some parts of South Florida. And then I've heard some say that some of our minority brothers and sisters in that area are jacking the market up by working for less. So I think it depends on where you're at, Nick. Alan Winters, what's up, man? How to get on the highway jobs that are coming up and finding them, Nick. Okay, Nick, for the sake of time, Alan, for the sake of time, go to your state's DOT website. Listen at this good, Alan. Go to your state's DOT website. Look for the bid letting section. I'm going to put it in the chat so you'll have the correct spelling. Look for the bid letting section. Look for the bid results. Look for under the county that you stay in. All right. And then you look at the companies that have won the bid results for your county for the month of, let's say, just go look at August and September. All right. If you're familiar with a computer, Alan, I hope that you are. And just navigate that thing. Your state's DOT website. Look for the bid letting section and look for bid results for August and September. Look for your county and surrounding counties and see what companies have won the jobs and then contact them. All right, Alan, do the same thing for your county. It has a website that does the same thing, bid jobs out. Do the same thing for your city, Alan. They have to do their roads, bid the jobs out, right? So that's 3 ways to find highway jobs right there. All right. All right. All right. Janita, thank you so much. Man, look at that. Look, Janita, look, I bet you take sermon notes good, right? I bet you take serving. That's good. You can't get better than that. Thank you so very, very much for putting that in the chat. That really makes it real good. All right. Okay, so wholesale is familiar with some of the brokers in South Florida. Man, that's cool. Nick, you and wholesale definitely need to hook up, man. Taquan, Janita, as of right now, they're asking for trucks of all sizes, Monday through Saturday, 8 load, $5 a ton. Their every job on the app is coming out of Vulcan Core. Wow, man, that is great, man. I love to see that, Taquan. Crit, what's up? You would probably end up working with a broker in South Florida in order to get your feet wet. You will make a connection on the way. We're based in Florida as well. Cool. There goes another connection. Nick Ortega, Crit 31. All right. Janita says it's 3 Vulcans in y'all here. Wow. What do we got? We got one, Brian Bill. We got a Vulcan yard in Convent, probably 50, 60 miles from here. The next closest, I think, Vulcan to us had one and I think we just got one in this area. All right, that boy, big Amazon job. Yeah, that boy, for sure, man. Look, that boy, Amazon is taking over. Doggone Amazon ain't no joke, man. Amazon ain't no joke. They doing that deal, man. They doing something in Port Allen. That boy, they building one in Port Allen, right across the river from Baton Rouge, right? They ain't playing, man. Artie and Tunes, what's going on? I'm thinking of getting a dump truck in the state of Utah. The running Utes of Utah. Look out, man. You might be the first one. That's in Utah, man. Wow. Okay. Hey, man. Glad to have you a member of the channel. I hope the game has been valuable to you. And shoot, man, we're glad to have you, Artie. I don't think we've had anybody from Utah, so definitely welcome, man. So when you say you should start that here, you say you're thinking about getting a dump truck in Utah. Should you start a dump truck there? So how's the work, Artie? I think that's the question. I mean, is the market, if you're going to start anything, it has to be a market there, right? What's the market in your area of Utah? First of all, what city you stay in? And then if you don't stay in one of the big cities, what major city are you in? You're in Salt Lake, where are you at? And then are you seeing dump trucks? Are you seeing a bunch of road work? Are you seeing a bunch of construction? So begin to look at what your market is around you, and the market determines, what you look like for a dump truck, right? All right. So I hope that helps us to get started on that. All right, Janita, Tawana, I'm looking for a 3 drive. Okay. Where's my email? Okay, cool. Glad y'all connected. Well, you in Florida, wholesale in Palm Beach County. Look out. Shoot, Crit, I was just talking to a guy, consult with a guy in Palm Beach County the other day, helping him try to find some work in Palm Beach County, man. Yeah, that's cool. Shoot, Crit, if I could think of somebody coming, I had him online and everything, showing him the companies that got work in Palm Beach County, man, and who the won the bids. Man, what were some of those companies? Because I'm sure, Crit, that you have heard some of them. I have to remember that for next time. All right, if you're just come on for the first time, go ahead and hit that like button. Look, that Brian say he live right around the corner from Canada, right? So, man, look at all that construction going on right there, Brian. Need I say more? All you got to do is open your eyes, right? And look at all that work going on right there at Katana, man. That's one job that's requiring all that attention, right? Okay, I got you, Coach Quan. I see you on that. We also change them in. All right. All right, Crit. Okay, good. Yeah, y'all network, man. Crit, wholesale, Nick Ortega. Y'all definitely need to exchange emails and stuff, man. All right. All right, Artie's in Salt Lake. All right. Okay. Ben D. Edwards, what's going on? All right, man. Good conversation with you today, brother. I see you came on. We on the downside of this live because I got to go out for 8, but glad to have you on, man, and welcome. Certainly enjoyed talking with you today, man. For you guys don't know, Vin D. Evans had a consult with me today. He's in the Dallas area. Great time today talking with him, right? I guess some more people probably get off. We got 40 people on now. Look, if you just joining this channel, hit the like button for us tonight. Hit the like button for us tonight, right? All right. So look, since some of you just coming on, definitely want to offer some of you guys who may not be a channel member, you want to be a channel member and experience some one-on-one coaching, some perks that we offer. you can become a channel member by hitting that link there. Those of you who want to maybe sow a seed tonight into the channel, you can hit that $ up under the chat for a super chat or a super sticker. All right. And if you need to just shoot me an email, got a question about something, let me put my email in the chat again as well. All right, guys, I'm going to keep getting ready to wind down a little bit. All right, what else I got? D Money. What's up, D Money? Good evening to you, bro. The Amazon building so big, it makes FedEx look like bottled water next to Shaq. I can believe it, man. That's cool, man. Look, Amazon ain't playing, man. They are definitely trying to corner the market. Look, that boy, FedEx who? FedEx who? That what we gonna be saying. FedEx who? UPS who? That what we gonna be saying. But you know, people trying to take over. All right. All right. So, all right, guys. It has been great. Sorry for you guys who just come on, but yeah, we've been on a little while. You may want to go back and check the live out. I'm gonna definitely post it. But I just want to come in on with you guys. We hadn't talked in a while. Been a couple weeks. It's been hectic. Getting this last night of the week out of the way, Thursday night. You know, I told you on the double dip, this night work is Sunday to Thursday. So this is the last night. I took a couple of days off this week, got a driver, and see, that's what I'm talking about. I needed to take off the last 2 nights. I just got a driver. I got one of my extra drivers just to fill in, to give me a break. But I'm gonna go get this last night tonight. Okay. All right. And so I got to get up up here and change clothes and get my mind together to go on out here and see can I put a little cornbread on the table, y'all. All right. And so prayer has been asked for, so definitely don't mind praying. Y'all know I'm a pastor, and so definitely don't mind doing that, and definitely don't mind lifting you guys up. I don't know what stages you're at. Y'all, like you all at different stages of this process, and so I'm just gonna lift you up in prayer. That wherever you're at in fulfilling this dream, fulfilling this goal, this purpose in your life, that God would grant it and give you the resources that you need, the direction that you need, the willpower that you need to be able to press forward and to making this dream become a reality. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and pray and land the plane so I can get out of here, guys. All right. So look, gracious God, we come thanking you, God, for these good folks that have tuned in tonight to listen at this old country boy from Clinton, Louisiana. God, I'm nothing without you. And God, prayer has been requested tonight. And I just pray, God, that everyone on the sound of my voice, I lift them up to you tonight. And God, give them what they stand in need of. And God, tonight we come, those that are desiring to get into this business. First of all, I'd ask that you would be your will, grant them the resources, God, that they can start adequately, get off to a great start and be successful in it, do the necessary research, put up the right people in their path, God, that can give them the information that they need. Give them the persistence, God, to search for the answers, even when someone may deny the answers or someone may close the door. Don't let that discourage them, God. Give them more encouragement to press on till someone is going to say yes, until someone is going to give them the right information. For those that are already in the business, I pray for them. I pray for prosperity of their business. I pray for the trucks will keep running in good order, that the trucks will go long without any problems, that they'll be able to put hours on the job and time in the job and weeks on the job, and that revenue will come in and that they'll be prosperous in their households and their children's children will be prosperous. And God, as we go down from this place, God, wherever destination that you have us traveling from here and this point, be with us, protect us in Jesus' name. Amen. All right, my friends, I appreciate you guys, and we'll schedule something else very soon because, like I say, we got to get back on the good foot for October. And I appreciate you guys. Have a good night. We love you. See you next time.